Life is loops. Your mind is loops. Society is loops. Imagine your brain like a kid scribbling circles with crayons, round and round. The same colour, the same page. That's you when you overthink, hesitate, or replay fear, like it's a scratched record. But here's the catch. Surprise. Interrupt the loop. It's how you survive and evolve. Think caveman. Bush rustles. If you don't break the loop of chewing berries and look up, you're fucking dinner. That jolt of surprise is literally why your ancestors are bones in a museum and you're alive right now. So confusion isn't the enemy, it's the doorway. Confusion cracks the loop, and in that crack, you get to slide in something new. Erickson used paradox. Comedians use jokes. Gurus use riddles. I'll use swearing if I damn well need to. Because the brain loves prediction. This happens, then that happens. And when you smash that pattern, the brain freezes wide-eyed, open. That's your golden window. Example. A friend whining, I always lose. You drop, that's amazing. You figured out how to lose every time without playing. That's genius. They laugh, they glitch, and now they're open. You slip in. If you can invent ways to lose, you can invent ways to win. Boom, the seed's planted. Neuroscience says surprise collapses prediction. That split-second gap, it's neuroplasticity. It's an opportunity to upgrade. Physiology. Emotions flood chemicals. Anchor learning to laughter, awe or shock, and it burns into memory. Psychology. People don't remember sugarcoating. They remember the slap that made them pivot. Spiritual karma. Fuck-ups are forgiven. Stagnation rots. Nature punishes stillness harder than mistakes. Remember how kids live. They don't wait for critics. They grab crayons, scribble chaos, run, fall, scrape knees, cry and keep running. That's confidence. Exposure therapy on repeat. Fear bends after enough fuck-ups. You already know this. You lived it as a child. You just got indoctrinated into be polite, wait, don't upset anyone. Well, fuck that. That's a coffin dressed like etiquette. Here's a Jedi trick. People resist being pushed, but they melt when mirrored. You say what they say. You echo their words back. Suddenly, their nervous system goes, safe, seen, home. Science calls it predictive coding. Spirit calls it being on their side. Either way. From safety comes transformation. And when you combine mirroring with paradox, shit gets real. Example. Someone says, I can't change. You. Then tell me how you already have. Because the person who just said that isn't the person who said it last year. Glitch, loop, interrupted. Suggestion slides in. Let me smack this into your bones. Overthinking instead of acting, it's rot. Waiting for permission is decay. Pleasing instead of expressing, it's a prison. Playing small, it's cultural suicide. You think mistakes are dangerous? No. The karma of stagnation is worse. Nature forgives falling on your ass. It doesn't forgive sitting out the game. So how do you run this? Interrupt the loop. Swear, joke, paradox, absurdity. Shock the nervous system. Slide the suggestion. Link the stuck pattern to possibility. Anchor it. Tie it to laughter, awe or pain. Make it sting or sparkle. Integrate. Reframe it into identity. You're the kind of person who flips it. If you keep waiting, You rot in hesitation. Your nervous system eats itself alive. You die with unwritten books, unspoken truths, unlived rebellions. If you flip it, you become dangerous in the best way, the disruptor, the artist, the rebel. You set culture on fire just by scribbling outside the lines. And people will judge. They'll flinch. They'll call you crazy. Of course they will. Because your rebellion fucks with their loops. But evolution requires disruptors. That's why you're here. So chunk down to the details. Scrape knees, scribble crayons, fail presentations, laugh at it. Chunk up to the big picture. Every scraped knee, it's evolution's heartbeat. Every failed risk, it's cultural CPR. Every rebellion keeps the species awake. Time collapses waves into particles when observed. Attention creates reality. Choice creates identity. Action creates destiny. So collapse boldly. Collapse now, because stagnation is poison. Because surprise is your birthright. Because you've always been the one who flips it. And from this moment on, every hesitation in you will echo this truth. Fuck-ups are forgiven. Stagnation is not.